welcome. Wherever in the world or you, accept my welcome. Some maybe Sunday for you. Some places may be going into Monday morning, or wherever you are. But those that are on the same wavelength as I am, we welcome you. We welcome you, and I am asking you to subscribe. I'm asking you to share. I am asking you to like. Join me as we continue our journey, as we continue speaking, and we put your bits and your pieces in a respectful manner. Yes. So as we go, we will grow. As we go, we will grow. You can emulate someone. Yes. Tonight, give God thanks. It should be thanksgiving for many persons continually. We give God thanks for our life. We give Him thanks for our health. Many persons' health has been deteriorated because of many reasons. Today I was watching a documentary of a 102-year-old woman, and her brains were like a ticking clock. She was so sharp, or she is so sharp. She's just pulling the things. They ask, what do you do to keep yourself and your memory? At 102, and she started to give her history from she's age 40. She said, let's just start there instead of going all the way back. So she started at age 40 to give her story. And it was a touching and a thrilling story. Okay? Many have not lived to reach half of that. Many have cut down because of illness, because of unreversible situations. So it is for us to take care of our body. A person used to say, "My structure. Take care of my structure." Yeah, take care of your structure. We took care of this lump of clay. We can live to see her age and over. But if we don't take care of it, then we will fall short in the midst of everything. So, we have a lot to give God thanks for. Do not go without giving God thanks. Do not make your journey without giving Him. Register your thanks to Him, regardless of your situation, regardless of your age, regardless of your language, your tongue, or whatever language you speak. Say you speak in tongues. Tongues is language. So whatever language you speak, give God thanks in your own way and manner for what you have regards to be God. Whether it be whoever, whether it be Haile Selassie, whether it be Allah, whether whoever it is, register your thanks to the one that wake you up this morning, the one that guides you along the way, along the pathway as you go. Give God thanks. Remember to like and share. Remember to like. Remember to subscribe. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, like the channel. For the Aquarian, I register to you my sincere appreciation for you to be subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. I welcome it. I welcome you in person who have put your fingers to subscribe. I welcome it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, for those, how did you treat yourself today? From the moment you have woken up, how did you treat yourself? Did you look yourself in the mirror and said, I love you, self? Did you say good morning to yourself? Did you say, I appreciate you? Now you need to use these words to yourself because you use them to other persons. You look at other persons and you say, I like the style that you're in. I love your hairstyle. I love your dress style. I love your shoe style. I love your hairstyle. I didn't say that, yeah. I love the way you look. I love the way you walk. And someone say, I love the way you talk. Have you said that to yourself? It is important when you are doing that to others that you do it to yourself. You show yourself appreciation. You show to yourself that you love yourself. Appreciate yourself. You honor yourself. Yes. Because sometimes a person will never look at you up front and say, you looks good. But you can look yourself and say, I love you. Whether you have changed anything on your body or no, look yourself in the mirror and register love to yourself. If you don't do that, person don't have to say they love you. Some person is when they passed away from this life. Person said, you don't really love that person. Yes, I like that person. They don't want to hear that. Don't scatter roses after I am gone. So you know what? Give yourself the roses. Love yourself immensely. Treat yourself with honor and respect. When you do that, others will show you the respect. You don't have to demand it, but it will flow to you. For those that are going to work, God be with you. For those that are coming from work, the Spirit of God travel with you. There are so many crazy things are happening on the road, here, there, and everywhere, all over the world. So you have to give God thanks and give Him thanks for His protection for you, His protection for your children, His protection for your family, for your friend, even your enemy, if you have any. If you have enemies, give yourself. Ask God protection for them. For those that mourn, blessed are those that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Hurt have no sorrow that heaven cannot cure. So blessed are those that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the peacemaker, for they shall be called the children of God. Do not help to push the fire, but find the solution to put out the fire. Don't help to set the fire ablaze, but find the solution to put out the blaze. Bring peace to yourself, peace to others, to your friends. Bring peace. Speak peace. I said, peace like a river attended my way. So speak peace. Peace. Because when war goes on, there's a loss of everything. Socialization got trouble. Friends and family is put out of place. So within your circle, within your community, with your community and be in your household, speak peace. Speak peace. The man that fight and run away will live to fight another day. So do not be the governor of war, but be the prince of peace. Many are in the hospital, on the hospital bed. Some are at home. Some not feeling well. Some are in the hospital emergency right now. But remember, whisper a prayer in the morning. Whisper a prayer in the afternoon. Whisper a prayer in the evening. Put your situation before him. Lay it out. Open up before him. And he will see you through. For those that are mourning, don't know what to do, the Lord will see you through. Mourning may endure for a night, but joy cometh. Mourning may endure for a night. So if the night is 1 year from now, 1 month from now, 1 week from now, 1 day from now, joy cometh in the morning. For those that are studying, and it won't burden me to continue saying the same thing. Study to show yourself. Approve of the position you will be putting your resume. Yes. If you fail now, get up, visit again, restart, and keep it moving. Do not give yourself failure, but give yourself success. Don't let no one say you are a failure, but you are a success. You never fails. Never fails. So study. You are studying today. Tomorrow, you will be the lecturer for somebody, giving them their study sheet for them to study, because you have passed this way already. So therefore, you can encourage somebody else to go on. Keep pressing on. Keep fighting. Not physically with anyone, but put yourself to the test, and you will come at the finishing line. If you start a race and you stop in the middle of the race, you cannot say what position in the race you you may be at the back of the race and you overtake everyone else and come and reach the front line. But if you stop in the middle of the race, if you look that you are a late starter and you didn't continue, if you look that everyone passed you along the track and you do not continue, you don't know how and when you would have won. So run your race. Run it with patience. Run it with love. Run it with a determination that you will reach the finishing line. Okay? Yes. Run your race with patience and love. And you will accomplish your goal, your dream, and you will be moving up in your aspiration. Tonight, those are my little pep talks. And for those that listen on, I hope they have made something from it. Sorry, thank you. Okay, you have looked at my caption. You have looked at the title of my Saturday night talk. And you may be wondering why it is like that. But you will soon find out why it is being titled that title. Be sober. Be ye sober. So you may be wondering why. You'll soon find out why. Now, when you are young persons, a child run happy, they have no responsibility. The only responsibility is to play, eat, have a nice time, be merry. That is the responsibility of a child. The responsibility of them is on others. Their parent, their relatives, whoever. So, when you are a child, you speak as a child, you talk as a child, or you spoke as a child, whichever context you want to put it in. But when you grow up and becomes a man or a woman, you put away childish things. Yeah. So you no longer act as a child, walk as a child, speak as a child, because now you are mature. You're a mature woman or a mature man. So you are going to be taking on responsibility. You are going to be going your over the world you want to go, because now you are a grown person. A young person actually no responsibility either. They're looking on fashion. They're looking on the best style, the best hairstyle, the best dress style, the best place they would like to go. These are the young persons. The only time they took responsibility, and they don't even do that, if they got pregnant young and have to be carrying a child. And even then, it is somebody have to push on their burden. But a young person, oh, I would like to be a lawyer, I'd like to be an engineer, I'd like to be a pilot. And of course, academically, they are striving for that. Because without that, then. So there's a part of scripture that says, foolishness is in the heart of a child, but it's the rod of correction drives it out. Not actually meaning you're taking a piece of rod to be whipping the person. Word power. The power of the word. So, looking on the best dress, the best pants, choosing your friends we are going to, and you're exploring. But there comes a time when you explore until you have to settle for something. You have to settle. And while you're settling, you want to settle in an upstanding way. In a way that you do not bring shame to your family or to yourself. In a way that you people will look up to you. You will be emulated by others. So these are the ways that you are going to be going in. So you're looking what I want to do, um, the car I want to drive, the aeroplane I want to fly, the ship I want to sail, and last but not least, a fat bank account. The trillions I would like to make. Because hundreds stand in no place anymore. Thousand do not, thousand, counting thousands. And you start adding on all the S's down there. And when you finish the S's, you go onto the B and you start adding on the B, the billions. And when you finish the B, you go to the T. So this is how we think. When we were young people, we're not, some things is not about us. No. Why? We're living our best lives. We're going here and we're going there. We're living our best, best lives. Okay? Now you have phone, the best piece of gadget. That's what you want. The best piece of gadget you want. Huh? Talking about the travel facts. Talking about the desert facts. And you speak about all of those things. Yes. Yes. Until you came to another age. In I think is in Cuba. If it's not Cuba, it's a part in Africa. They call the aged person Bewu. And on the scriptures, your hair that becomes white, it happens through many reasons. That's another topic unto itself. Not in, but you age with knowledge. I'm going to find it. A part of the scripture that says, your hair, when it turns white, represent knowledge, wisdom. The things you heard from the aged person when they were younger, they wouldn't speak that way. Yes, they wouldn't. But the more they grow, the more they age, the more the wisdom have imparted unto them. So you'll notice that they speak less of, do less of idle gesturing. Yes, you might live in a stiff jacket. They don't let your life be stiff. Yes, you have jokes or fun, but you do it with the knowledge. You do it with understanding. And so with parent, because when you became a parent, when you become a parent, when you is a parent, there are other part of your understanding and your knowledge, another part of your brain open up. Because without children, oh, yeah, yes, I love the baby, da, 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 da. But when you now became a mother or a father, you start thinking differently. Your thinking is far above now than what it was before. Before, you were just a easy go lucky, like go luck go lucky, easy go lucky, something about that. I forget that phrase, right? So you don't care. Ah, I can go to the party and party until the next day. Yeah. But when you start grow up in age, things changes and it bring you to a different level. And it doesn't just start changing just so, because you are then preparing to be the guide, protector of a next generation. Yeah. You are now preparing yourself. You have been prepared to be the instructor, the guide. You turn philosopher. You turn everything, because you're looking on how life goes, that you would like to be emulated by the next generation. Yeah. And because you want to be emulated, you change your status in life. You start walking on a different pathway. And I am not speaking about going into church, get baptized, and walk on with your chest coat and say, yes, I'm a Christian. No, I'm not speaking that. When you can say to your own young people, or let's put it, you are in charge of an institution where people of different ages is in that institution. So therefore you are in a school. You have to be the best. who you are, to take on the care of those people that you set above. And I am going to be reading from Titus. I'm going to take a passage of scripture here. And it is taken from Titus chapter 2. And I am going to read to where I want to stop. And it reads thus. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine. Now, doctrine is not only when you go into church and you hear and say, oh, they were preaching the doctrine of those that are. Speak things that will become sound doctrine. Things you can emulate. Things you can live by. Good. That the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, in patience. The aged men. Now you may have a father who lived to the age of 80, maybe 90, even 100. So the first person Paul was admonishing here, this was Paul speaking to young Timothy. So Paul was a grown man. He was admonishing Timothy, the young one. In our day's world, you almost have to lit a candle to find a sober big man. You almost have to lit a candle, because some of the older men or the aged men are behaving as if they had left something down the road that they didn't accomplish while they were coming up from age 18 to where they reach. So they are going after it. When they saw the young ones, good night, and thank you for coming. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. Can you turn it on? Oh, all right. Okay. Right? You almost have to lit a candle to find a sober. We are not talking about the man who went in the drinking salon or in the bar and have liquor and drunk and in a sober anymore and in a rock two side and no. The Bible uses sober in a different context. The aged men can hardly sit a younger person or young men down and bring them through reality of life. The young men are giddy. They will say, use this word, they giddy-headed. Instead of the big man to be sober, him giddy-headed too. The young men have 6 girls out there and they look at it and say, but Lord my God, in my time, me could have did have six too. They only just born the other day and can't have six. You know what? Me run go look 12. Trying to outdo the younger ones. No sense of direction. Paul said to Titus, okay. Paul said to Titus, he was admonishing Titus. Paul was now a grown man. The aged men should be sober, not drunk with the things of the world, not drunk in your own illicit behavior, not drunk that you cannot say, no, this is wrong or this is right. But he said, be sober. Be of a sober-minded person. What did him tell you? In brave. Be temperate. Sound faith. In charity and in patience. Have faith in what you're doing. You have your own children. So look here. You are going to sit and you're going to admonish your children. You are going to be speaking to them from a sound mind. From a place of charity. Not charity expecting favors in return. Leaving young children and babies to grow up. Be patient. So, the job of the aged man should be able to admonish the younger persons. You can hardly find that. Even whatever part they play in society, they are not. If they are in church, they're looking at the little babies. The breast just a pop up. And as it starts print through the dress, they start having something to say to them. That is not good. They are drunk in the things of the world. They did not run their race and come to a stop where they can help the other one to run the race successfully. But they are there trying to size up with the younger one. There was a story that said the father and the son, they share the same building. The father seeing this young girl come into the son, him have him somebody who he lives with. And as father and son, they have their joke because There are fathers now who say son, and they talk, the man to man talk or the father to son talk. And he said, come out and then say, Dad, how much you do? Father said 1. He said, me do 10. Next night come, next morning, ask the father the same question. The father said 1. He said, me do 9. A countdown start. Next time he asks again, father said 1. He said 8. And it went on that same way until him reached 1. Come catch the father at 1. Until him pass the father and go 0. Father still remained at 1. Father said to him, the race is not for the swift, either the battle for the strong, but those who can endure to the end. The father make him have him time until he proves himself. So he prove until he reach 1 and stumble past 1. Okay. So the aged men should be the teacher, should be a guide, should be those that should be one that they can emulate them. And it did not stop there. It said, that you will able to manage in the present world, not in the world, God. Whatever time that did right, in the present world. Now, it came down, the older men, away from having time with their peers, their age group, play their dominoes, have fun. Have fun. All that is in it. Have fun. But be sober. Be sober. A lot of persons drunk and they never drink yet. The only thing they drink is water. Yet they are drunk. They are not sober. And why you know they are not sober? Because of the things that they do. The things that they are doing brought you to the place that they are not sober. When you speak to them, they speak in a drunken mind. They are not sober. Now, you may ask a question. How old they have to be to that? It said age. And once you crossed over and coming down, you should be in an age that you can speak to those. Right? You can be a pilot for those. So don't say I reach 40 and I don't ready becoming an owl. Me just 40. Me just 50. You are to be sober. Right. Now it come down to our female. And female are cut out for a job. It says, the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not giving in too much wine, teachers of good thing. That they may teach the young woman to be sober, to love their husband, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste keeper at home, good in obedience to their own husband, that the word of God be not blasphemed. Now, when we get on to the ladies, hear the role of the aged woman. It's a role that is expected of a person, a woman that finished going to have many experience. Let me put it that way. I've experienced in different ways. Have the experience how you shake, whether you shake upside it down or you shake crossway, or they have all of the experience. They have done their part. And if they are still doing, they are should be conscious of what they are doing. Many women, you are saying, oh my God, I did expect better from this woman. They went into the clothing store and they threw every piece of clothing out there. Even with their own. They are more caught up in the nonsense and in the drunkenness than the younger one even. Most of the time, the younger one have to be correcting the older one. And then tell you, I don't care. You should be care. You must care. There are others that are looking on. How many persons you heard? It was Miss Mata who lived in the community, who instructed me, who guided me. I didn't see no use to go to school, and she was there. She gave me food. She see to it that my school, I've been met. Many persons who grown up. You hear they said, this one was like my mother. Now, when you listen to some of these ladies, the loose words that are coming out of their gut, that's spilling through their mouth, it's unbelievable. How can you instruct a young person in that manner? How? How can something happen? You can't say, okay, talk about it. Let's see if peace can reign. No. You join in a fight as well. And you instruct to do the worst things. You instruct the younger one to do the worst unbecoming things. No longer the young ones have much respect for the older ones because they have not shown that respect, so they don't get it back. It's a teach the young woman they love her husband. What you teach him to do? Tea from the husband. Them have a fight. If you should get into it, you don't say, okay, finish. You don't say, okay, let amends here. Let peace reign. No. You sit down with one big something in your jaw corner. Nothing is wrong if you're smoking. It's your hobby. But please, be sober. Not drink wine. And the wine here no must mean you're going to the bar either. Yet it could mean that. Be of a sound mind. Be of a sober mind. When the Bible uses sober, it goes where it said sound mind, discreet, discipline, prudent, moderate. So it's not speaking of the rum bottle or the wine bottle. That's not what he's speaking of. Okay? Teach the young one. So not only your daughter that you have given birth to. What if you maybe into a workplace? You should be able to call such young one if they have a problem, and if they solicit you, you can speak some sense into their head. And most of the time, some of the things that happen to the woman sometimes crack down from the older one because they behave as if they are the bullies. Soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Maybe walking into a pathway and you can correct that young person. It's a teacher of good things. So the woman is a teacher and will always be a teacher. Yeah. Teachers of good things. Help to elevate. If they didn't know love, help them to love. But things have taken a different twist in life and in the world. The mother or the older woman is going in the same direction where the young woman has been or is going. Just like the older man. The younger woman, she makes sure She did all of the construction. I have heard one 60 odd years old one lady. She's go and do what do you call the bottom when they go to the bottom? Whatever where the bottom white name, whatever the name is. So when you were younger you didn't do this. So why are you doing this? You hear what she said? She do it that her husband, no, this is her husband and sleeping to bed with her. So whether the behind it flat, flat out, flat or flatty, he has been seeing it for years. But what? In the workplace, there were younger men who went and put on extra backside. And when up and then whine and wiggle before gone. Hello, hello, young lady. Hello. Oh, you look good from the back. She wanted to hear that too. She wanted to hear that too. So she's diving down that pathway because somebody will have to call to her and see her behind. This one, not sober. This one drunk into the things of the world. Now you have passed that bus stop long time. You passed that train station long time. You passed that airport. You're flying at that plane long time and land somewhere. See the next one. She gave birth to 4 children, 4 grown-up children. And this is the time after many years she look on and she say, I want a breast stiff like Kilimanjaro mountain. And I want a bottom big like the ocean, long like trailer truck behind me. She put it to her husband. She put it to her grown children. I guess they think twice what they said. If it pleases you, go straight ahead. Didn't she go straight ahead? She did. Yeah. And she lived in sorrow. She lives, I think she passed away now. Not long. Because way down in this year, she had to be living in the hospital. Here are her regrets. I can't even be there for my children because she has to be feeding through a tube. Breast done, behind done, yai done, lip done, and all the done. Yes. She has to be feeding through a tube. The construction went wrong. All the building blocks them fall down. The black pocket they never fill. They have to read and pull out what they put in and that. 4 children. You're now in your 60s. If I never do that before, if I ever see it go on a gym, go on a gym, go skip, or do push up. Why the hell you taking yourself? Putting yourself through all of that torture. Why you put yourself, why you torturing yourself? And do not enjoy it at any cost. She was a teacher. She was a teacher. I repeat it. And she's only then looking in the mirror, looking at the other young people, and decided she never she never decides to let me go tighten up, let me go run. No, I wanted when I walked past, all heads turn. That did done when you were younger. Because when I was younger, I have a cocoa shape, and I have a bow. I walk with a bow leg, not deep bow, and I have a pretty walk. So anywhere a person is 1 mile away from me and I'm walking, they know it's me. The exercise I exercise and all the things I do, my nice cocoa buckle shape has not stayed the way I wanted it. When you think I am going to go to have anybody broken my ribs, take them out, and for draw down me my waist, for bring me to whatever? No, because I know the weight I put on, I can take it off. I can bring back myself naturally. I enjoy that. So nothing touched me when I saw people that look extra around the way around there. That don't bother me. I don't see it. I don't look at you. Because my round here fit my hip and fit my waist. And not a big boobs neither. Just right for the size of my body. Be sober, ladies. Words that dropped out of your mouth should not even be considered, because guess what? You cannot speak to the younger ones. Because you are not living the life where you can speak to the younger ones. You're not doing that. Live that you can bring somebody in correction. And with correction, you can show them the reason why. Young men, you think the old woman and the old man? It said, young men, likewise, exhort to be sober minded in all things, showing thyself a pattern of good work. The things you're seeing today of young men, are they showing a pattern of good work? Many of them isn't. Many of the persons that are slinging the weapons, are they not young people? Yes, they are young people. Are they showing a pattern of good work? No, they are not showing a pattern of good work. If most of these men, young men, would have for a moment changed their thought, their thinking, their lifestyle, and go into a better direction, you'd have a better community. You'd have someone there who can look upon this young man, this young man. Oh yes, of good, nice young men who is sober minded. Sober minded in all, showing thyself a pattern of good work. In doctrine, showing uncorruptness, crafty, sincerity, sound speech that cannot be condemned. Listen to some of them speak. Listen to some of them how them talk. Be of sound speech that cannot be condemned. Look and listen how the young man ascribe themselves. Dog. Why they never spell it D-O-G, I don't know. Because it still means the same thing. Be sound speech. And when you saw a young man in this world today, this country, the other country, and they are sober minded, need have to lift them up. Because at least some of the drunken ones may look at them to change their lives around. And it still don't stop there. It said, you have sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is of a contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil things to say of you. So the ones that are on an evil path, in them part there, will not have anything to say of you, because you're walking upright. God make you walk upright, and you're walking, speaking uprightly. It said, exhort the servant to be obedient unto their own master, and to please them well in all things, not answering again. For the grace of God that bringeth salvation art appear unto all men, teaching us that denying ungodliness, unworthiness in this present world. The job of the aged woman, the job of the aged man, and the responsibility of the young man. There are so many today, even on social media, and you listen, everyone not sober. You wonder who is the sober ones, because you see all kind of things. You hear all kind of things. Some things I don't even listen to, because guess what? I mean, no one hears get drunk. Why it have to be like that? Why? The younger one is a, why? Why? Even if it brings you all the money from Fort Knox, your reputation, your character, you can't talk to nobody. I wouldn't have a problem and need a shoulder for ball pan and go call you and say, well then, you know that so and so, and maybe I don't want you to say anything, just to listen to me. I couldn't do that. I couldn't, because all of these guidelines are trampled upon. You are drunk into the things that is unbecoming. What can you say? Young persons, listen, watch the media, go through the media. I was looking on the, what name is? The MF, the Mitchell's family. I don't remember if it's M, is M another thing in the middle. They said, I saw, well, I look at it, I saw it that they ban YouTube. So I decided to read. And what the adults are saying, although they put up their guidelines, the children still pass and finding themselves into other waters on YouTube. So finally, it's not that the parent not going to be on YouTube, but they, the children, will be banned from YouTube. These are parents who want to see better for their children. Because when they probe through YouTube and saw what is happening on YouTube, can you imagine? And it looks like it's a hot cup of chocolate, nicely spiced. It is damaging. Ladies, older men, because I heard men on the media, and I asked the question to myself, my God, the woman is behaving that way, and you trapped into that, going to? So where is the light? All of you in darkness like that? None of you don't have no light? Yes, them the woman are gonna. Shut your mouth. Have something suitable to say. And this is Paul. And if you go to Timothy, you will see where Paul admonished these young people. You don't have to be in the four walls to live upright in this world. Don't think you have to be sitting down looking at a man or a woman from the pulpit to live upright. You want to tell me everybody is an unsound mind people? No longer know how to speak, no longer can hold a proper conversation, stirring up strife here and stirring up strife there, and you be a partaker of it and you sip of it, and you're a genuine, oh my God. Well, here tonight, as I say to you, many things can change and can change for the better. If you don't strike a match, there will be no flame. You only have to strike a match to get flame. Where you can put out the flame, put it out. Do not enhance it. It's not good for those of your own children that will listen and hear you. It's not good for the stranger who will. You think no that they call it the woman if you say anything to her? No, so you can't talk to me. And you're having the younger ones are more sober, speaking and trying to correct the older ones. The older men no live up to no principle, no self-guards, him no put on blinkers, him They take, they hold you against your will. They promise into their little filthy pocket, pluck out their little filthy money to buy the little young girls. Hmm? And they do all of these things. Age men, you're called upon to be sober, of good sound mind, patient, temperance, be a good father, a good grandfather, a good great grandfather, man of wisdom and knowledge, man who can instruct, lead, and direct. Your job is like that. Not to be interfering into things that even you cause discrimination. Age woman, whether you be 20, 30, 40, 50, and the number keep going up, take all of your, be sober, speak the things that becomes good doctrine. Let someone walk away and can say, I have learned from this person. Let someone walk away and said, I could depend, I could trust this person. Share this live, like the live, subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe, like, share. You're on the sideline, you're listening to me, and more than one time you listen. More than one time you came on the live. Please touch the like button. Please share the live. Please subscribe to the live. I am quite that there is something you heard that resonates with you. And we talk about positivity, positive channel. This is the channel you're listening to. Your host is Aquarian, and I go from 0 to 100 and over. So I do different things. I'll bring you my content. I'll take you to the kitchen and I'll take you for a walk. Okay? So I asked of you to subscribe to my live, to my channel, share, and we will bring more sound words, more encouraging words to you. Words that you can, a life that you can replay again and listen. If you don't listen, you don't learn. Love yourself. Cherish yourself. Be not drunk into the garbages. Because most of the thing you heard, it is garbage. Leave space to harp on good things, sound things, right? kind to yourself. Be loving to yourself, to your children, to your friends, at school, at home, and on the street. It's not every time a word is hurled at you, you have to give an answer. You don't have to. Walk away. People are saying this or saying that. You don't have to respond. You don't have to. Be like the turtle. Pull in your head. Turtle is a shell big. Put on a turtle shell or an alligator in that when things are said, it bounce off. It don't affect up here. So you don't have to live with that. And you have to make up what you're going to say and what you're going to say. No. Be wise. Be wise. And let me tell you something. When you hold your peace, you hear more, you know more. You know who is your friend and who is your enemy. But when you continue to cackle like fowl, you don't want to hear or know anything. What you hear is only to disturb your peace. If you're going to put up a battle, put up a silent one. No one will make it nice. Let them say you're stupid. Young people, be wise. Young men, be sober. Sound speech that cannot be condemned. That others that are in their illicit mood and behavior will look on. And for those that listen tonight, go in the book of Titus and read it for yourself. Be a better man and a better woman, a better young man and a better young man, a sober older man and a sober older ladies, going forward for the rest of time that you have given on this earth. Let good report come of you, whether home or abroad, wherever you are. Yes. And at all times, let the word of your mouth and let the meditation of your heart be so acceptable. To put on certain garb does not fit. You will have to go and cut to fit. Don't cut to fit. Put on blinkers like what the race horses on the track. The thing you see they have this way is blinkers. So you're not looking to the left nor to the right. If Jackie have him in front, put on blinkers. Know where you're going. Let your destination be one that you are proud of. So don't look to the left or look to the right. You will be distracted. You will come off your course. And I must repeat this part of it. This part that says, the aged woman likewise, that they behave in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers. The man didn't get that part, you know? Or the woman. False accusers. Most of the people who you hear accusing and accusing, it's women. That you will not be a false accusers. Do not accuse people falsely. Speak of what you know and what you can give evidence to. It was nice being here. And for those that listen, thank you, YouTube. I always have to give you thanks again. And for those that listen, for those that will watch the live again, thank you. We are coming to the end of the year. We started December, and before you know it, December end. Let us have different approach to things. If, well, some person don't know what is love, they don't know what is real love. But let's approach things differently. Let's think differently. It's for a time like these, when words like these come back to you to remind you. Some have never heard it. Some heard it, but they forget. But these words remind you to be focused, not drunken with the things that are false, but be sober-minded. I thank you. I thank you for all those that are subscribed to the channel, and I am asking for more subscription. I am asking for more subscriber. I am asking that you will like and share the channel. Like and share the content. You go on my page and you like the things on my page. Please subscribe. Let us grow, go and grow together. Let us encourage one another. It may be not the thing that you so love that speaks over here, but if you look at the meaning of the channel, you will understand why. You all can't be negative. You have to rein in the positive energy and let no one download their negative energies on you. This reign with the positive energy. Yes. Thank you very much. It has been a pleasure. I am sure someone have heard me, and I know someone else will. So thank you very much. Be cognizant of your surrounding. Be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Let your yea be yea and your nay be nay. Let your yes mean yes and your no means no. Do not cross-tread the both. Jesus said no, it must be no. But don't cross-tread them. Pray for your family, pray for your children at all times. If you're walking with a word of curse, the devil is like a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour. Many false prophets are risen up. So guard, put on the helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness. Yes. Keep the sword in your hand, which is the word. So, thank you very much. Said, redeem the time because the days are evilous. Walk upright. God make you to walk uprightly, regardless of what others says. Yeah. So this is Aquarian, tuning out from Positively Positive Channel. Thank you very much, and we will meet same place, same time on another day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Remember to subscribe. Remember to give me more like. Remember to let me see the channel that it is lively. So please listen to me, participate with me. Thank you very much. Good night.